Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show's Waterfront Wednesdays. My name is Damo. Today we're going to talk about a record that has been requested a few times now by people, hurrying me up to get to this record. It seems to be a popular one. I'm talking about SOD's Stormtroopers of Death. Just kidding. I'm talking about the Spunk Bubbles, Speak Lebanese or Die. Speak Lebanese or Die has got to be one of the funniest parody record covers that I've ever come across. I remember the very first time I saw it, which was inside the No Cheese 10-inch by the Hard-Ons. There was a picture of it there, and my brother was really into metal, and I did like metal, and I did like the Stormtroopers of Death album, but it just made me laugh so much. I was just like, I cannot believe that there is an album called Speak Lebanese or Die. It really made me laugh. It's pretty fucking hilarious. And I was like, I need to get this record. And I found it at Bank Street Records in Adelaide. It was $10. And I was pretty damn excited about it. Bank Street Records is a really good store. I found so many great records there over the years. Sadly, the store is no longer. It went defunct a very, very long time ago. But it was a great place to find great records. And there it was, sitting on the shelves one Friday night that I went into the city with my brother and his friends. And we went record shopping, which is what you do on a Friday night. You just want to get out of the house and do stuff. And so I went to the city on a Friday night with them, and I found this record and a USA copy of Nevermind the Bollocks by the Sex Pistols on the same night, and they're both $10 each. So I grabbed them both. But yeah, awesome. So there is the back cover, and you've got this inner sleeve, which has got this amazing artwork by Ben Brown doing a reworking of the Waterfront Records logo. And then you've got the Spunk Bubble there himself sticking his finger up. Here's the label. Very cool. I remember the first time I heard the Spunk Bubbles though, and the Spunk Bubbles were on 3D radio, or Triple M as it was called back then. Like I said in previous videos, I used to always listen to that radio station looking for the next favourite song. And they played two songs in a row. They played Tonight and Suicide. They played both of those songs together in a bracket, and I just remember being blown away by the song Tonight. And the band that I was in at the time, I was in a band with my brother, a garage band, and we covered Tonight. We didn't play live or anything like that, but we just rehearsed a lot in the shed, and we would always play that song. And it was just a fun song to play. But yeah, it's a great song. And I remember when I interviewed Pete Zunis about Spunk Bubble stuff, and he told me that, he goes, how old were you when you were playing that? And I was like, well, I was probably 13 years old. And he was like, and you were singing those lyrics? Because the lyrics are pretty, they're probably not the lyrics that a 13-year-old kid should be listening to. But there I was. I mean, the band is called Spunk Bubbles. I assume that you know what Spunk Bubbles means. The name is pretty gross. One of my friends is from the UK there, and when I told him that I liked this band called the Spunk Bubbles, he said, do you know what spunk is? And he was a little bit older, he's like 2 years older, and I said, nah, and he's like, yeah, it is what it is. So there you go. I love this record. It's 8 tracks. It opens up with the band's, I guess, theme song, which the lyrics are pretty gross. It's like, suck me off and gargle it, Spunk Bubbles. And then it goes into a song called Byron Bay, which is a really good thrasher. When I did the tribute to Waterfront Records cover album with my band, the Thorazines, I wanted to do Byron Bay, but it's a hard song to play for me because I'm a terrible musician. And so I went with Metal Wench, which I'll get to in another video. But Byron Bay is a great song. Really, really good song. And then it goes into Tonight, and then Suicide, which is a fast song. And then you've got Slam, which I'm guessing is about slam dancing or skateboarding or something. Graham's Hot Rod, well, I assume it's him singing about his dick. Thrash 30 seconds, which actually goes for like 32 seconds, so they were 2 seconds off, but Thrash 32 seconds doesn't really work. And then you got Spiker's song, which actually starts a little bit. I remember when I listened to this song and played it around my friends, the first thing they said was, "Oh, that sounds like the beginning of Kill 'Em All, Hit the Lights." It doesn't really, I mean, there's a little bit of a similarity, but it's not really much of a similarity. But then, you know, they are wearing a Motorhead and Damn t-shirt, so you know that they're onto cool music anyway. This is a great record. It sounds incredible as well. Like sonically, this record sounds really, really good. I love the drum sound on it, and it wasn't done by John Hresk. It was actually done by Steve Clark. Covered by Pete Funston. He also did the cover to the band Rocks, the EP that I've done before. He did the cover art here, so there you go. Yeah. But this is a great EP, or mini album, I guess you could say. 8 songs, all killer. Really solid record. I highly suggest, if you can find this record, that you buy it and rock it, because it's 8 solid songs. Like, there is no duds on this record. It's just a great record from start to finish, and I'm sure it's not rare. I mean, I don't know how sought after the Spunk Bubbles are, but I'm sure if you jumped on the secondary market and looked for it, you'll find it, and it shouldn't cost a lot at all. But it's fantastic. So I'd say jump on it now while you can. So there we go. That is another episode of Waterfront Wednesday. So we got talking about the Spunk Bubbles. I can't rave about this band enough. It's such a good record, and I hope that you're able to track it down. If not, I'm pretty sure the songs are all on YouTube. Check it out and enjoy it. And if you're in a garage band, I'm sure you probably covered Tonight or wanted to at some stage, because it's the easiest song on the LP. But yeah, thanks so much for watching another episode of Waterfront Wednesdays. Look after yourselves, take care of each other, and go buy the Spunk Bubbles. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.